Okay, out here fishing at the lake today. I know this isn't a dirt bike riding video, but just not a great day for me to be riding, so I'm just gonna try and do a little catfishing. I got some chicken livers, and we're at a lake that's not too far from my house, and it's called Canny Creek Lake. So we are gonna walk. I don't know if you can see it, but it's all the way over. There's a big tree in the water. It's fairly deep, and it's got some cover, so we're gonna go over there and try it. And I've been wanting to try some actual fishing videos because I really like fishing, but I don't get out to do it a lot anymore, mainly because of work. And so on my days off, I'm normally lazy and I sit inside, but try and get out a little more and record some of it. It's pretty cold out. It's probably like 38, 39, 40, somewhere around there. Actually, I haven't been out here to this lake and fishing it anyways. Probably about 4, 5, 6 months. Normally once winter sets in, I normally don't fish a whole lot, but I was pretty bored. Didn't have to work today, so figured I'd come out here and try it out. It's not that far of a walk, but it's a few hills you gotta go up and down. A lot of rocks and leaves to slip on. Just gotta be careful. All right. When the water is down, you can walk out on that log right there and actually get out where that little bit is sticking up. There's a log underneath that. You can actually sit on that log and fish off of it. However, where should we fish at? I don't want to get too close to the log because there's a lot of trees. I think we'll just fish directly out this way. Just throw a line straight between those old trees sticking out of the water and see if we can catch anything. Okay, so here's the the bait I'm going to be using. So I'm primarily just catfishing today, but I got some chicken livers right here. Grab my fishing pole. Should be laying it on the ground like this, but it'll be all right. Not that big of a deal. It's got, let me show you my rig here. It's got a little catfish hook on here, nothing too big. You set this knife down. And that's a little leader running up to a swivel. And from that swivel, it's got a free flowing lead so that when they pull on the line, they won't feel the lead, but I'll still be able to cast it farther and get it all the way on the bottom, which is where they should be, because it is very cold. These chicken livers are still frozen. I tried to thaw them out on the way here on the vent of my truck. Did an alright job. Oh man. Worst part. Keeping the chicken liver on the line. I think we'll be alright today though. I feel pretty good about today. I think we'll catch at least one or two if we're lucky. Suck it real good. Hook it 3 or 4 times. I'll have that hook in there. Well, make sure the hook is exposed. Alright, should be good. I'll get down here to the water. This is a cool little thing I just bought. I went to our local little fishing store and bought it, so I can keep my rod and reel off the ground when I'm waiting on a bite. Just gonna get down here to the water. Clean my hand off. Get all that chicken liver off of me. Alright. We'll turn to the side here, and maybe to the left would be better because there's tree limbs all over the place. Throw it out there. I actually don't know how deep the water is here, but okay, I think it's on the bottom now. Put the rod in there. Well, that's pretty cool. Now, I'm fishing on an embankment, so it goes down a little bit. And you can sort of see in the water. Visibility isn't the greatest, but it never is in the wintertime at this lake. It's always pretty murky, but it isn't too bad, so. Let's go take a look at this log while we're waiting on a bite. And I got the GoPro on a chest mount. So, after buying the Hero 7 silver, I'm now starting to realize that I should have just went ahead and bought the black, because the silver isn't the greatest. But it'll work for now. Get me started. I've never actually done anything like this, so. As you can see that log right there. If we can get down on it without falling in. Well, no, we might scare anything off if we do that. But you can see it kind of starts right here and goes all the way out to the end there. And when the water's down, you can get out there and sit on the log and just fish off of it. Last time I come down here, I was bass fishing, and I saw 3 or 4, probably, the biggest was probably 2 pounds, swimming right around in here, and all these laydowns and twigs and stuff. And I never could get them to bite. They're very skittish. Every time I would cast, it would take off, so not the best of luck. Also, I don't know how the volume sounds, or not the volume, but the microphone. I know they're not very good where it's supposed to be completely waterproof. But, like I said, it'll work for now. And eventually I'll invest in some more camera gear, some better stuff. I've been looking at the Hero 9. It looks really good. I like the Hyper Smooth, especially for riding my dirt bike. Or I was also looking at buying a gimbal. A cheap wearable gimbal, so. But we'll see. Alright, first bite. Okay. It's not a big one. I think it's a catfish. Could be a turtle. No, it's a catfish. A very small channel cat. Hey. Ah, he's too small. to keep or anything. This is good to see though, because I got here about 4:15. Well, no, I casted my line in at 4:15, and it's like 4:37, 4:38 right now. Just gonna throw this up in the rod holder. Get down here in the water with it. I think the limit, or the length that you are allowed to keep at this lake is 12 inches, which I don't really keep them anyways. I love catfish, I love eating it, but I'm not too big on keeping them. Don't want to get poked. That's about, is that 12? I'm not going to keep it, I'm just, look at it. Cool, that's awesome. I'm just happy to catch something. I've been here making his, he's not very happy. You can see he's been on the mud, laying down in the mud. All right, let's let him go. I don't want to get spiked by him. There he goes. Oh my God, that water's so cold. That water is much colder than the air. I'm surprised that thing was even moving down there. Whew. Okay, cool. That's great to see. Still got some chicken liver on here. So instead of taking it off and putting some fresh liver on, I got a better idea. How about we just take it and rehook it a couple times. Oh man, this stuff's cold. Then we'll dip it down in the blood. Let it soak in some of that fresh blood in there. I would say that is good to go again. Looks fresh. I'm sure there's one down there. There's probably a couple more. Probably not very big ones, but a fish is a fish when it's this cold. Let it sink to the bottom. Okay, yeah, it's pretty deep out there then. That hit the bottom just then. Right beside that log, so a little bit of cover for him to hide in. All right. Cool. And I'll turn the camera back on once we get another fish. Well, I'll turn the camera. Okay, I wasn't paying attention, and I got a bite. He might have got off actually. Yeah, he's not on there anymore. Damn. Oh yeah, yeah he is. He's still on there. No, he's not. No. Damn. Well, we lost one. Well, let's get baited back up and throw back out there. Damn. Might have been a small one because I still felt him on the hook after I got it to the bank. And it felt like it kind of still had it in its mouth, but it was smaller, so it couldn't fit the whole bait in its mouth. And I think I just pulled the bait out of its mouth and it had the hook in its mouth completely. Which means I should probably go smaller on the bait, but I'm about to leave anyways. So I figure let's go big before we go home. 'Cause it's getting cold out here. This place doesn't get a lot of sunlight back here where I'm at, so it's just getting colder and colder and colder about every 30 minutes. And I'm not really dressed for the cold. Which means the catfish might not be very active here soon. In the summertime, it's a good thing. The darker it gets, the more active they become. But in the wintertime, it gets colder at night. Water temperatures drop. They're less likely to be moving. So the daytime is the best time, I'd say. But turn the camera back on. This time we'll pay attention and see if we get anything. I'll turn the camera back on once we get a bite. Alright, so didn't catch anything else. I let it sit for about another 15 minutes. Starting to get really dark, starting to get cold. I want to reel my rod in. No chicken liver on the end of it. So I just let it sit for no reason. But it was getting dark, so I figured I'd start heading back to the truck. I threw the remainder of the chicken livers that I had left in the water. Chum it a little bit, maybe next time I come back, go to that same spot. There might be some waiting on me. But just gonna walk back to the truck now. Make sure and always pick your trash up. You want to leave it as clean as possible. I see a lot of lakes are really bad, even though half of them have trash cans scattered everywhere. People still throw their trash on the ground and leave it. And I've done it before. I've definitely left some containers of chicken livers sitting around. But try my best and always pick up all my garbage before I leave the lake. I didn't fish for long, about 2.5 hours, not too bad. Caught one, missed two, and look here. Got all this trash can, it's that easy. I just walked back to the truck and put everything up. My nose is running. It's a pretty nice lake. Huh? Alright. I think this is where I'm going to end the video. Didn't catch a lot today, but you know, it's fun nonetheless. I do want to do more fishing videos like this because I think they're pretty fun. They're easy to make, and I'll catch y'all later.